My parents wanted my sister to walk down my aisle first, in a wedding dress. They thought it would humiliate me. They thought it would ruin my day. What they got instead was a very expensive lesson in don't mess with the bride. Stick around. This one ends with security, a ruined tantrum, and a family that finally tasted their own medicine. If you love satisfying payback and stories where the quiet one finally wins, hit like now, subscribe, and let me tell you about the wedding they tried to steal and the revenge we made elegant, surgical, and unforgettable. When I was a kid, my parents loved showing who mattered by how much cake they bought. Sounds petty, but it's how I learned the rules of my house. Less cake, arch, less love. My sister got the bigger slices, louder cheers, 1,000 little privileges. I got the scoldings, the smaller portions, and the old classic. She's just special. I didn't grow up with stories of why. I grew up with examples. If my sister said I did something, I paid. If I told her off, they asked why I couldn't be more like her. They called it teasing. I called it being erased. High school made it worse. She lost friends. I don't know why. And suddenly I went from background character to scapegoat. My friend circle shrank because my parents trusted her version of everything. They policed my curfew. They accused my friends of being bad influences. I became a ghost in my own life, and the only oxygen I got was the scholarship I clawed for through thousands of solitary nights. College felt like freedom. Then I met him, my husband. If I was the person who cried when treated unfairly, he was fire. He didn't simmer. He planned. He had a streak for theatrical revenge, the kind that dresses itself up like justice. When we started talking marriage, we decided a small ceremony and a big honeymoon in Europe beat an expensive wedding. But family pressure is a slow-moving machine. My parents insisted on meeting him. We agreed to 1 hour. He came back laughing. "They want to do what?" I asked. He handed me his phone. He'd recorded it, a little recorder hidden in his lapel. I should have played it. I didn't. I listened to him recount it instead. My parents, the same people who praised my sister for everything and ignored my wins, told my husband with a straight face that they would pay for our wedding. If, and only if, my sister walked down the aisle first, in a wedding dress. On my venue, with photos and a cake. They framed it like tradition, like younger sisters shouldn't marry first. It was absurd, it was humiliating, and in their heads it was a win-win. They'd either guilt me into accepting or get a decent excuse to not pay and still look generous. If you know me, I probably would have let it happen. Old patterns die slow, but I wasn't alone this time. He smiled and said, "Let me think." Then he ran. At first we fantasized, outlandish ideas. Interrupt with fireworks, hire a flash mob that would dance her out of the hall, fake a power outage, everything stupid and satisfying. His older brother, the practical one, warned us off